Hey guys, it's me King Diablo, and in today's video I show you the class buff patch for Korea server. So first let's start with Shai class buff. So the passive skill for Shai class has been buffed. So now when the passive skill effect is active and you meet the requirement to activate the passive skill effect, it will keep refreshing the timer for the passive skill effect. So basically you can keep using the passive skill effect for Shai class if you meet the requirement. Now let's see Fletcher class buff. So the passive skill for Fletcher class has been buffed. So now if you meet the requirement to activate the passive skill effect for Fletcher class while the passive skill effect is already activated, it will refresh the timer for the passive skill effect. So basically you can keep the passive skill effect activated continuously for Fletcher class if you meet the requirements. Now let's see drakania class buff. This is the first buff skill for drakania class. If you while using this skill, if you use the dodge skill without using any directional buttons, then it will do a backward roll animation and cancel the animation of the skill. This is the second buff skill for drakania class. While using this skill, if you use the dodge skill without using any directional buttons, then it will do a backward dodge animation and cancel the animations of the skill. Lastly, the passive skill for drakania class has also been buffed. So now when you activate ionic charge and then activate the ionic overflow, and then if you meet the requirements to activate ionic overflow again, like if you have 50 mana points and if you use the skills Brimbolt Wave, Vorpal Thrust and Wings of Ruin skills, then the duration of ionic overflow will keep getting refreshed. So basically you can keep the ionic overflow effect activated continuously if you meet the requirements for it. Now let's see Mystic class buff. So this is the buff skill for Mystic class. Now while in auto combat mode, this skill will be used even if enemies are nearby. Now let's see Huntress class buff. So this is the buff skill for Huntress class. A new flow has been added to the skill, which when turned on lets you use this skill without moving around. This is especially useful for farming, PvE farming. Now let's see maegu class buff. So this is the buff skill for maegu class. A new flow has been added to the skill, which when turned on lets you use this skill without moving around. This is especially useful for PvE farming. So that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And if you want to further support the channel, you can donate to my PayPal account. PayPal link is in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.